Hi there. If you recall, in my last video I expressed my confidence in Bitcoin, and I said that it is looking strong, it is looking like it wants to move up, but there were forces that were holding it down. It looks like I was absolutely right. If you noticed, in the last couple of days Bitcoin has done exceptionally well. It has made gains, held those gains, and not lost much overnight. Overnight for me anyway. As you can see, a lot of green candles. It's looking good. Now you'll see the yellow line sitting right here. I drew this yellow line as a resistance level at about $6,800, and I said if we cross there, things would definitely be looking good. We've crossed that line very nicely, and we have moved up nicely. We've moved above the 50-day average on the 1 day chart anyway. But if you look at this purple line and this one here, I want to show you. I want to make this. I want to just decrease the scale here quite a bit. I want to show you. I drew this triangle quite a while ago, if you recall. Get rid of that. I drew that triangle there quite a while ago, and I basically drew it. I'm not going to get the whole thing into view now, but I basically drew it from the peak of last year's massive rise that we had, the bull run we had, and I more or less drew it down to a peak that basically covers there. I could actually bring that line in a little bit closer. As you can see, our green candles are just about to break out of this triangle on the upside, which is a fantastic thing. And then you'll see another yellow line. Now that yellow line is substantially higher than where we are at the moment. We are currently at $7,091. I drew this yellow line as the next major resistance level. Now it's not an exact thing. You can see there it's at 8,470. I would say anywhere around $8,500. If we can make it up and past there, I think we are well into the clear, and this is definitely going places. I think this could be the start of it, but we're not out of the clear yet. We are doing exceptionally well. If you look at the MACD and the stochastics RSI, it's difficult to see at the moment, but on the, I think it was the hourly chart. I don't want to change now. Well, I've shown you this. Maybe I should change to the hourly chart quickly. Let's get it into scale first. Wait till that loads. Okay, let's just get this all into scale. Let's get it up here. As you can see there, we're still a little ways to go before we break through the triangle that I've drawn. As I said, I could bring it in just a little bit, and which would make it a bit quicker to break through sooner, but I'll leave it there for now. These are nothing is exact on these charts. There's just my rough charting, but as you can see, we are well above the 50-day average. The MACD is well above the zero mark. We're in bullish territory at the moment. As you can see here, we are, or rather, what coincides with these little red candles here is this little bit on the graph here, where you can see the blue line drop below the orange trend line and indicated that we were having a little bit of a sell-off. But as you can see, it has now turned, or it is busy turning, and we should cross the trend line, or the what is it? It's a 12 and a 26-day lines. The 12-day line or 12-hour line will cross the 26 line. Once that happens, you should see more green candles again. That's more or less how it works. You can see that the stochastics RSI is nicely, it's moved above the 50, which is also into bullish territory at the moment, and it's facing almost straight up, which means we are going up. I see this price rising a fair amount still, but you must remember, as these prices rise, we've been low for a long time. A lot of people have bought down the bottom there, and it's getting to a very enticing level now for them to take profits. So you can expect some people to take some profits. I'm expecting a major, or rather not a major, but a big biggish retracement happening more or less at that top yellow line, which I said was about 8,500, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, around about $8,500. I would look out for a decent retracement. If I had Bitcoin at the moment, I would be hanging on and not worried about these small retracements. I think we're going to go still a lot higher. If this carries on, the FOMO is going to set in and people are going to start buying. This is a good sign for me, and I think this could be the start of another really good bull run. I have my dad, who I convinced to buy some Bitcoin. He put a fair bit into it, and he's ecstatic. He's sending me messages and phoning me every hour, saying he's up by so much, he's up by so much. He's actually made more money in the last 2 months out of Bitcoin than he would have the entire year with the money that he put into Bitcoin if he had kept it in the bank. So he's ecstatic, and well, I see him making a lot more than he's made already. So yeah, I'm still very bullish on Bitcoin. I think we are definitely on the right path. It has shown strength, it's shown resilience, but also I still see manipulation happening. I see big sell walls put up, people holding the price still, especially on my local Luno exchange, which I'm going to show you at the moment. At the moment, there's not much. You can see there's all these orders here are less than a Bitcoin on average, far less than a Bitcoin. But you'll see right at the 103,500 mark here, we have 7 Bitcoin there and 5 Bitcoin there, and that will basically keep the price stagnant for a little bit. As you can see here, this long section here, this was a massive wall that was put up and held the Bitcoin price for hours and hours at a stretch. This is a 1 hour chart, so as you can see, I can count them. It's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, roughly 12 hours. That's basically overnight for us. That wall was put there, and the price was held there. This morning, things started to happen again. So yeah, there's definitely still manipulation and still people attempting to hold the price down, but it looks like the buyers are starting to win the race now. We are running out of people to hold the price down. So yeah, I think it's all looking good. I'm happy. It looks like I was right. I'm hoping I was right. I'm becoming more and more right as we go. So yeah, that's my story for today. I will catch you in another video soon. Cheers.